YouTube, suggest Momo YouTube channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, we are going over to Ukraine, and I have reacted to this track before, but in an audio version, and that was the other day. And then I forwarded over to Antitіла, and they liked it, and they said that they're going to be releasing a music video tomorrow, and they would like to see what I think of it. So I said, of course I'm going to. Also, when I did react to the audio version, I got a subscriber sent me a message saying, Uncle Momo, you jumped the gun. There's a music video out tomorrow. I'm like, wow, it's amazing that this source of information and coming back is brilliant. You know, I'm so grateful that I'm being told this rather than me finding out. Do you know what I mean? It's been a long, long road since me being told this and finding out. So this is Антитіла, Фортеця Бахмут. There you go. Wow, I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. I really, really don't know. Apologies for that. So, as you know, from what I said to you before in my previous audio reaction, so we don't need to repeat that, you just please go into it. This is the music video to it. So, I know it's going to take on a different kind of spectrum, a different kind of dimension to having the audio. Because like I said, once you listen to an audio, your brain goes into power and visualize and try to interpretate the lyrical contents into visual content. Here we have now a visual content. So I'm presuming that the impact is going to be much more, the impact is going to have much more substance than what the audio visual had. But I believe that there's going to be some gain. I don't know until I press the play button. I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. So you know what? Without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Фортеця Бахмут, всі молитви наші тут, і сердець сталевий дух, і героїв незламних крут, з неба нам сил дають, волю, вогонь і лють, стіни горять в бою. Мамо, а я стою, мамо, а я стою, нене, я борюсь, знищу і повернусь.
Зараз буде база, вимикаєм біль, старі образи. Ось моє плече, я поруч браза. Ось воно напроти суне, зараза. Ось заходить з флангу, нова фаза. Працюємо спокійно, як того вчили нас. Там наша...
I'm going to stop it there for a moment. So there's all loads of mixed emotions that's going in through my body. So the first thing, I do get a lot of comments. And one of the comments that stuck into my mind yesterday was a gentleman who said, I'm sorry, not a gentleman, a woman said that her husband, I believe, who's 50 years old, and there's quite a few, that's in the front line. I get messages from wives who speak to me about their husbands and their children. And when I'm looking at this music video and the men there, and you're looking into their eyes, at one part you're seeing soldiers, but at another part you're seeing a family man. And you can just look into the eyes, and I'm seeing a family man. And it crosses between soldier and family man, soldier and family man. You look at soldier and you think, yeah, you know, that's a soldier. But you can also look at a soldier at some times and you think, that's a family man. More so than a soldier. And it's that family man that makes him a soldier, because all he wants to do is protect his family. And his family is a wider spectrum when you're looking at the country, because his family is Ukraine. I just wanted to press pause there, because there was so many panning of the eyes of the soldier. And I don't know, I just look more than music video. When I look at music video, I look at music video, but when it's of this nature, and you see the brilliant editor, he pans in on the eyes, it's showing you of a different kind of element. It's not just doing that, doing this. Every individual is an individual. It's not just a number. It's more than a person. No matter how small or significant the duty is, that's still a family man, man. Thank you very much for all the historic value that you sent over to me regarding when I've reacted to the audio. It's just all sinking in right now. That's by watching the visuals. Yeah, it really is. Wow. I'm gonna go back just a little bit.
Працюємо спокійно, як того вчили нас. Там наше завтра за нашими спинами. І наші діти, батьки, родини там. І ті, що пішли на щиті, побратими. Також за нашими спинами. Нехай стрибає щур, загнаний у кут. І палає заревом наш маршрут. Значить, є робота для наших рук. Тут.
Фортеця Бахмут, всі молитви наші тут, і сердець сталевий дух, і герої незламних крут, з неба нам сил дають, волю, вогонь і лють, стіни горять в бою, мамо, а я стою, мамо, а я строю, мене, я борюсь, знищу і повернусь.
Зараз стане темно і впаде в агонії кривавий демон.
See, like that part.
Значить, ми боролись недаремно. Значить, ми дотисли так шалено. Значить, це за планом, далі ранок, а з ним перемога. Наостанок скажу лиш одне: боятись не гріх. Гріх зрадити своїх.
Фортеця Бахмут, всі молитви наші тут, і сердець сталевий дух, і герої незламних крут, з неба нам сил дають, волю, вогонь і лють, стіни горять в бою, мамо, а я стою. Фортеця Бахмут, всі молитви наші тут, і сердець сталевий дух, і герої незламних крут, з неба нам сил дають, волю, вогонь і лють, стіни горять в бою, мамо, а я стою, мамо, а я стою, мене, я борюсь, знищу і повернусь.
So that was Антитіла with Фортеця Бахмут. Another historic value about it. I've read about it, and there's so many comments regarding that. Please go into my description page of this particular song, as well as the audio song, to read up on the nature of this song and importantly, the momentum that is carrying, the energy that is delivering regarding what is needed to smooth warmth and encourage people that are at the front that they don't need the encouragement, but they need. Being at the front line is no joke in any kind of standards, no matter what side you're on. Being at the front is no joke. Being at the front is you are killing or being killed at the front on either way spectrum of the field. Somewhere along the line, someone's dying. either protection or whatever, but is killed or be killed right now over there. And in many countries, that's how war is, killed or be killed. And I just don't like that factor. I really don't like seeing weapons. I really don't like seeing people harming people. I really don't like seeing buildings being demolished and children and mothers being affected. These things, I'm not the only one. There's many people around the world that, you know, don't like those things, and they protect and they do everything to protect for those things not to happen. Within their area, within their countries, within the surroundings, they just don't want that to happen. And there's people that do want that to happen because they want these things, and it's I don't know. You have to be a remarkable person to do things like this. You have to be a remarkable person inside. Sometimes it's forced upon you where you have to be remarkable. You know, sometimes that thing is not always in you. That gene is not in you. You have to be a remarkable person to be at the front, a remarkable person to pull that trigger, a remarkable person to show that encouragement towards other people, that remarkable person to go outside of what you think you can possibly do and do even more. That remarkable person switches on in the time when it needs to be switched on. It's just unfortunately in this world today, there's so many switching on at the moment. Unfortunate events that's happened over in Turkey. There's many countries now just switching on and leaving what they are facing in their own countries to go out there to help. And it's even in like Syria, where there's, you know, that's another war going on over there in Syria. People just like, stop this war. There's people getting hurt. And whereas before there was a split seconds of what we're doing about Syria, because there's war going on there. They need help as well. Forget the war. It's like there's a bigger point of happening. Mother Nature just came in and said, right, kids, what's going on there? You know? And it just causes reflection upon oneself. When there's something happening like that, then something Mother Nature comes in and kicks in. And then it takes the whole world to come together to sort out Mother Nature. Then it just realizes how small that this part, what you're doing over here, you know, you're playing games over here, you're trying to do this over here, but look, the bigger picture is this. At any moment, Mother Nature can come in and swallow you all up. And you're dibbly-dabbling with this kind of things. There's always going to be a point of reference when it comes to music and when it comes to confrontation. And it's down to the hearts and soul of those people, those individuals coming together to show how dynamic that the country is, explosive, that they will not move, and patriotic to know that they will see it to the end. Any countries like that, when you come to try and take their own, it's as simple as that, and they do everything possible. I saw the president speech because he was over London yesterday, and at some points it was amazing that he's coming over to say these things in gratitude and all that stuff. But I was thinking on something else, that he shouldn't really need to beg. And he done this massive speech over in America, and I just thought that was a massive speech and everything. But the people that was looking at him, the powerful people that was looking at him, the powerful people that was clapping hands towards him, I halfway through his speech, I thought he shouldn't need to be doing this, but yet he is, and he's done it again in the UK. Gratitude, yes, fine, I love it. You know, gratitude, yes. But there's only so much gratitude that you can show. But he needs more. I can talk about this for ages. I've got to shut down. Antitіла, you are an amazing band, and you always seek this point of reference, like I said before, and this is no different. And I hope this energizes the people at the front that needs to be energized, and I hope this song resonates to many countries who are watching rather than doing anything else. For that reason, I salute you. Boom.